She's fucking laughing at me. I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm gonna go play this game for a while. Like,
Myself, don't judge me.
yeah.
Fuck you.
What are you renting, huh? Oh, oh, look at this guy rents this game. Boogie boogie boogie. Fucking wants to play Earthworm Jim for the 5th time. Oh, what do you got there? Tasmania. You truly are the game master, dick.
I've been playing a lot of GTA 3 lately on PlayStation 2.
I've
It's been
actually
a
been
lot.
getting more and more into this RPG that I got like about a month ago, called Persona 5. So, like, I'm a big fan of like RPGs where, like, you play through a progressive kind of story. You upgrade your characters, your weapons, armor, skills,
Hmm.
magic, all that stuff. Like, I love that, especially with like a good story.
Mm.
Like, two of my favorite games of all time are Final Fantasy VII and Lunar Silver Star Story. And so I was like, all right, what's a good like RPG or whatnot? I'm kind of in the market for a new one. So this one was getting like rave reviews and whatnot, and I saw this like Ultimate Edition, like brand new at GameStop for like $20. I was like, fuck it, it's $20.
Why not?
Yeah, so I went, I got it. Then I've been slowly kind of getting into it.
Hmm.
Like majority of the reviews that I've been seeing is that like, oh yeah, it's gonna take over 100 hours for you to complete the main story. I was like, oh fuck.
Holy
I
shit.
was like, well, I'm gonna get my money's worth now, and I think I'm like a little over like 30 hours into it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like I play it like every now and then, like if I have a chance, like I'll play it for like maybe an hour, hour and a half tops.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of how I roll with my gaming is I'll try to set like a time and play for that amount. Sometimes it's pretty rare that I'll go on just like a binge of wanting to play games. Then there's times where just I don't game at all. But like
yeah,
for the most part, if I'm going to be gaming, I try to have like a certain block of
yeah,
time. Because I got other shit I want to do too, like guitar and stuff around the house to do and shit. I can't spend too much
yeah.
time gaming. Do you do any PC gaming at all or no?
No,
No.
no.
'Cause I was
I,
gonna say one thing I've been checking out, I've been liking a lot actually lately. Is I haven't downloaded the game, but there's this game on Steam, and I think it's probably like 15 or 20 bucks or something. It's called at Dead of Night, where this character Jimmy, it's pretty cheesy. Like the story and everything is pretty like obvious and whatever. Like you can see where it's going from the start, but it's pretty intense gameplay because the crux of the gameplay is like you're being chased by this dude Jimmy with a bat who's like trying to come and knock you the fuck out, and you have to like talk to there's like a ghost hunting aspect where you have to try to talk to ghosts through this little device thing and shit like that, and he's trying to stop you from doing it. So
huh.
like you have to sneak around hallways and you like hide in bureaus and shit like that, or like there's an element of stealth to it and shit. Like it's pretty. I've been watching people play it and watching people react to it, like getting the shit scared out of them is awesome and hilarious, but it's also just like really tense and fascinating to watch. It looks like a pretty good game.
Huh. Sounds like you want to
So
be.
I,
Sounds like you want to be a Ghostbuster. I was like, yeah, dude. As soon as like we can get together like in person and whatnot, I'm bringing my fucking PlayStation up to you, and we're fucking making you a Ghostbuster.
oh yeah, the Ghostbusters game there
Yes,
on PlayStation 3, is it?
four,
4?
four,
4?
four.
4? Piece of shit.
But yeah, man, definitely got some games I want you to check out. Like I know, like if as soon as I get you playing like Spider-Man, you're gonna be like, holy fuck, man, where's this game been?
You know what game I thought of recently, and I thought of you, and I don't know what made me think about it, but it made me think of you is Manhunt. Remember Manhunt?
Dude, how can I forget? I still have it.
Brian Cox. Oh,
Oh,
good shit, man. That's a great game.
yeah, that really was.
I never played the sequel, although I heard that was kind of meh.
It kind of like I never played it myself, but I saw like video of it, and it's just like they really like cut back on like the violence. Like they would show it like basic. It'd be like if you were, let's say you were watching like a Tom and Jerry cartoon, for example, and
Mm.
right as Tom's gonna like try and smack Jerry with like a board or something like that, it goes to like this like psychedelic effect, and like you don't really see anything, and then it just kind of cuts to
Nah.
like the aftermath a little bit, and you're just like, what the fuck was that?
No, that's ridiculous. That's sort
Yeah,
of like what they did with Sub-Zero's finisher in Mortal Kombat in the early days, where they just cut to a black screen and they
yeah.
were like fatality. It's like, oh, come on.
It's like you fucking bastards.
Yeah. Or the Ninja Turtles where they couldn't use their weapons for the second movie.
Yeah, so instead they got to use like yo-yos and foam bats and fucking salamis.
Sausage.
Yeah, it's like you parents, you ruin everything.
Seriously, overprotective fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Just because you can't have your kids teach your kids separate like reality from fiction. We can't have nice things because
No,
you're a fucking douche nugget.
no, and that's kind of the thing. Like my parents had taught me, beforehand was just like, look, like this is a movie. None of this is real.
Yeah.
So they had me watching. I was watching like Ninja Turtles when I was growing up. I saw Terminator 2 when I was younger.
Me too. Yeah, I think I saw. I don't know if I saw it in the theater, but I saw it pretty young, man.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters, but I think my dad actually went out and like bought it on video so we could watch it.
Nice.
But he was saying like, look, all this stuff is about as real as like Willy Wonka and this movie and this movie. He's like, so like they we understood like, okay, it's a movie. Like none of this shit is real. There's not
That's because you had good and intelligent parents.
Well, it was that, and my parents were just like, look, yeah, we kind of like censor some stuff when you were like younger, like 3, 5. Like obviously, yeah, you're not gonna watch like a Terminator movie when you're 3 years old or anything like that.
Yeah, it'll scare the shit out of you.
Yeah. Like didn't help that I saw Child's Play when I was a kid, and I had a fucking one of those like My Buddy things like sitting in my closet. And
Jesus, really?
Yeah, and my older brother was a dick one night with a babysitter. Just like see this like little thing like walking in the hallway, and like they grab the legs and they're holding it up and whatnot. They're like, Andy, good night. I was like, you guys are dicks.
How old were you?
I want to say I was like 5 or 6. I was pretty young.
Wow.
Yeah, I was pretty young.
That's pretty young to be fucking with you like that on that level.
Well, considering my older brother was a fucking bully my whole life, I mean, it's not really surprising now you look back.
I was going to ask you which brother it was, but it was your older brother.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely.
Was Ben around at that? How long after you did Ben come into the picture?
A little less than 2 years.
Okay, I knew you guys were pretty close. Like all three of you were pretty close in age.
Well, yeah, because I was born June of '84 and he was born May of '86, so about 2 years.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, a little less than 2 years, but
he would have been too young to be.
Yeah.
Fucking. If you're 5 or 6, he's not going to be fucking.
Yeah. So.
Man, that's shitty.
Yeah, it is.
I had a somewhat traumatic experience when I was younger from something far less sinister, which was I had this doll of the genie from Aladdin.
Oh,
and he was in like this Hawaiian garb or whatever. And I had on my bed, I had this headrest that had like, it was like a bookshelf or whatever that you could put like books and shit in. And yeah. I had the genie and a bunch of stuffed animals like up on top of it. And one night I was laying in bed and he just fell flat over onto me, like, and his head met my head. So I opened my eyes, and the first thing I see is Genie, like, in my face like this, and I was just like, ah! What the fuck? That was, the Genie was banished for a while from bedside.
Just see the nightmares about that, like, Bruce, you never had a friend like me. I don't want a friend like you. I don't want a friend like you. Fuck off.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, I could never watch or listen to Robin Williams the same way for years now.
I was gonna say you've never watched Aladdin after that point for a while.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh man.
But that wasn't someone fucking with me. That was just gravity fucking with me.
It might have been ghosts. Just like, watch this. It was just like, watch this.
Right.
What the hell? Never had a friend like me. God damn it!
He told you it was funny.
Look at him. He wet himself. Enjoy the mattress, buddy.
Oh man.
It kind of begs the question though. Like, let's say ghosts are real. Like, let's say you die, become a ghost. Would that be like your sole purpose of your afterlife? Is just like go around and just kind of fuck with people?
I don't know. Because they say like there's so many different theories about like why, like if ghosts exist, like why they would exist, like unfinished business or whatever the fuck. Like maybe some of them do just want to hang around and fuck with people. What do we know, right?
Yeah.
I personally, I don't believe in ghosts. I feel like I Well, if everybody and everything that died, they're all gonna stick around and like watch for boring dumbasses, I don't think so.
Yeah, like this is the worst reality TV show ever.
Seriously.
Yeah. Like
Oh boy.
like you got to leave the cast. Like just you go. You're done.
To be fair, there was that one moment where the kid shit himself from the genie falling on his face, but apart from that, not so great.
Yeah, like, that was pretty hilarious. I don't know, man. What about that time we haunted that house and they made like 4 movies out of it? Yeah, that was kind of fun. I mean, like, one of them did shit himself, I think, right? Well, so one person died in a car accident. Yeah, that was kind of funny at the time, but I mean,
Or it's like Inside Out, where Sadness like, remember that funny movie where the dog dies? Oh God. If you haven't seen Inside Out, man, it is a pretty funny and good movie.
I really haven't. Like the only alluring thing for that is Lewis Black voicing Anger, but I'm like, that's kind of typecasting, but I understand it.
Yeah, yeah. He's not in it very much, though, I'll say, but when he is in it, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You could use that curse word, I know. It's a good one.
Oh man, it's kind of funny, like just like hearing like cameo, like almost like cameos in like other shows that like you don't expect to hear somebody like like he actually was a guest voice in an episode of the Ninja Turtle series that came out in 2012.
Oh sure, really?
Yeah. Like I remember, like it came out, and I was like, you know what, man, I'll check it out. It's on demand. What the fuck? I'll check it out. I get like 3 episodes in. He's in the 3rd episode. I was like, fuck, Lewis Black's in a Ninja Turtle cartoon? Fucking A, that's awesome.
That's cool. Who does he play?
He plays like some angry New Yorker that like finds the turtles on the roof and like just keeps keeps pissing Raphael off. He's like, oh, look at this. The frog is insulting me and pointing salad tongs at me. So it's about like this, like the whole episode is like Raph trying to like overcome his anger issues and whatnot, and you know, it was kind of cool. I like that. But,
that is pretty cool.
So like, yeah, leave it to the producer to be like, okay, who can we get to playing an annoying New Yorker that can piss off Raph? And we can get Scott Baio. We don't want to go that far. I mean, it's a kid's cartoon. What about Lewis Black? You think he wouldn't curse for us? Like maybe for outtakes.
Hey, if Joe Pesci could avoid cursing for Home Alone, I think Lewis Black could keep it in.
Dude, I would love to see the outtakes of Joe Pesci on Home Alone.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We're getting picked on by this fucking 10-year-old kid? This fucking guy?
Cut, Joe. PG, buddy.
Yeah, PG stands for pretty goddamn pissed off. This kid's swinging a fucking paint can at my head. I burned my fucking hand on the doorknob, and I can't do anything because it's a PG movie. I was in Casino for
chicken.
I was in Casino for fuck's sake. You remember that shit with De Niro? My legacy is already complete.
Oh man. Yeah, that would be awesome. There's actually there's a couple who lived like across the street from the house in that time when they were making the movie, and they posted up a bunch of footage from like when they were making the movie, because I guess like the guys would come and visit and shit from time to time.
Oh, nice.
But like it was literally like the house that they were filming. I was literally like across the street from where they lived, so they had like daily access to all of those people basically.
Cool. Just imagine like one of those videos of just Joe Pesci just like standing on the sidewalk just shooting the shit while them just smoking a cigarette. It's like I was in fucking Goodfellas.
Cigarette out on Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, it's like fucking I've fallen so fucking far off fucking grace here.
Go visit Michael Jackson.
Like he's got to stand up on his tippy toes to fucking put the cigarette out because he's so short.
Oh shit. Hey, kid. You being so tall.
Oh, your parents are in charge of your money. Oh yeah, it's great advice. Yeah, keep doing that. Dumb fucking kid.
Oh fuck. I want to know like what Kevin Smith's beef with Home Alone is, because he has that line in Dogma, and I don't know if it's really true or not, but like Salma Hayek has that thing about it, except for that one with the kid and the bird was bringing in, somebody had to sell their soul off to get the grosses up on that piece of shit. I'm like, whoa, what's wrong with Home Alone, man?
Oh, probably didn't
I
think
mean,
of.
it is pretty like cheesy and stupid and very main.